Good morning, Ravens. Whether you walked, rode the bus, drove your car, or swam to school today, I hope you're having a great day. Today is Friday, April 11th. Welcome to another episode of Atherton On Air. I'm Nate Solello.
And I'm Moth Walters.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance or observe a moment of quiet reflection.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here's what's trending.
Students, don't forget that if you park on Fordyce Lane, you can only park on one side of the street. Otherwise, you will get towed.
Both the ring ceremony and junior prom are today. Seniors, please be aware that your prom is April 25th at Pasolino's, and tickets must be purchased by April 16th in the AP office.
On March 21st, Atherton held a rally concerning the recent executive order signed by President Donald Trump that would dismantle the Department of Education. Let's hear more about it.
Recently, President Donald Trump signed an executive order to begin eliminating the Federal Department of Education. This would give jurisdiction to state and local communities over education and would likely relocate funding to other various agencies and departments. This caused alarm for teachers and students alike over potential effects this might have on low-income families and students with disabilities. On Friday, March 21st, teachers and students gathered in the student parking lot to rally and make their voices heard. Ms. Mullins, English teacher at Atherton High School and an education activist, shares her concern over the drastic consequences this may have on her and her students.
Honestly, as a teacher that's mainly worked in Title I schools before this, most of those students are at risk of losing a lot of funding. But we also have a lot of students here that have 504 plans and IEPs, and those are things that are at risk when we talk about defunding the National Department of Education. Well, because a lot of times people tend to think that politics is like a taboo subject, but at the end of the day, politics affects all of our personal lives, and our kids need to have a right to a good education.
Aiden Michael Tilton, student at Atherton, attended the rally and is worried about how this might affect him as he transitions into college.
So it'll affect me because I plan on going to college, and I am hoping for signing up for FAFSA. And if they go through with getting rid of our funding, then I could maybe not get some financial aid. Since we're in high school, in the next couple years, we'll be the next people that are voting. So it's always good to stand up for things that you don't believe in, especially if they're affecting you as a person.
Kumar Rashad, teacher at Breckenridge Metro High School and 2024 JCPS Teacher of the Year, led the rally and urged members of the community to make their voices heard.
It's going to affect all of us in this community, and me personally, because there's going to be a lot of money cut from our local district, and excess of millions and millions of dollars will be cut. Now, these are millions of dollars, these are millions of dollars that can be used for various reasons, for student resources, but also for teacher and educator pay. So, that pay part and, seeing my students hurt definitely affects me personally. It's important to stand up, because if you don't stand up, you're going to get rolled over. Change in this country has always come at the expense of blood, sweat, and tears. So all of those, so we always have to use our voice, because if we don't use our voice, people assume that we're going to be complacent.
Thanks.
The track team will be competing at the Johnny Con Invitational tomorrow at 9 a.m. Go out and support.
Every year, freshman students at Atherton face a major decision concerning their future. Let's hear more about the decision-making process and some of the choices they made.
So this is our intent to graduate. So our freshmen are saying, I want to be in this pathway, I want to check out these options at Atherton, I'm going to sign the poster to say, yep, my goal is to graduate class of 2028.
I chose media arts. I'm in intro now, and I'm going to be taking video studio next year. I chose it mainly because I really like movies, and I'm interested in filming and doing that kind of thing. And I just think it's really cool, that we have that kind of opportunities here.
I chose the visual performing arts pathway because I love just being in front of the audience, just making them feel entertained, having fun on the stage, talking to people who have similar experiences.
I want students to think about how Atherton can serve them if they have questions about what they want to be when they grow up. Because I spent a lot of money doing all that, in college and have paid a whole bunch of tuition for it. So if someone would like to try out engineering, I want them to do that for free here in high school before they decide, oh, hey, I want to go to engineering, and they get into engineering school and then they go to class and they hate it.
Congratulations, freshmen.
Next week is Club Group Photo Week. Go to your scheduled club time next week and a yearbook staffer will come and take your photo. If you have any questions, please email rachel.rice@jefferson.kyschools.us or scout.tarquinio@stu.jefferson.kyschools.us.
AOA correspondent Molly Willingham interviewed a young entrepreneur about their developing business. Let's hear more about it.
It's called the Funky Junkie Monkey. I sell jewelry and crochet. For crochet, I usually do, like little trinkets or some clothing. The biggest thing I'll do is a shirt. And then for my jewelry, I do really anything. I do a lot of earrings, necklaces, bracelets, hand chains, waist chains, anklets, really anything. Well, I always liked making jewelry and crocheting. I've been doing it really all my life, and I just thought that it would be fun to share it with other people because a lot of people would like my stuff. So, I just want to share my passion with the world.
Make sure you go support.
Let's wish a happy birthday to Ember Peak, Antonia Drain, Kate Greathouse, Maya Derricks, Aiden Bridgman, Amanda Shoemaker, and Sabrina Garcia Reyes.
That will be all for today's episode of Atherton on Air. I'm Muff Walters.
And I'm Nate Salello.
Rock on, Ravens!